Evening all. Let's carry on with the weapons. Primarily the beam rifle. So I did leave a bit of a question at the end of my build of this guy, which was, should I do a Talky video or a silent build? And apart from maybe 2 of you, everyone else answered that he wanted a Talky, so here you go. This doesn't seem to... oh. I think I mentioned also in my last video that the tolerances in this kit are very low, meaning the parts fit precisely, but I'll fail and prove to you that I fumble my parts just as much as you probably do at home as well. See that? I put it in the wrong way. Easy enough to fix. Why on earth did they deliver this part in white plastic? Any ideas? The scope. Is it going to go only that way? I'm wondering if I put it in the wrong way now. Oh no, it does swivel both directions. This one had me umming and ahhing. If I pop this in there, it's going to be nigh on impossible to pull it back out again. Now normally when I build a kit it's like this, it's a dry fit, but ultimately yes, I want to paint it. But thinking about it, I probably won't bother painting this one at all. I'm going to bite the bullet and say, sack it. So here we go. This is going to go in there and it's probably never going to come out again. I'm going to pull this out though. I'm going to be painting this one no matter what. But this bit, no. Okay, some cowling. There you go again. Wrong way. It's going in any direction. Yes. Is it there on purpose to give it some, white accents? I mean, the Bazooka has a white barrel. So did they think that all grey was too boring? Do I put this in the right direction? Swivel peg. Oh, that's nice. That is hidden. So when you need it, pop it out for it to be gripped in the hand of your Gundam. So this scope swivels side to side. I like the black bit in the middle of the scope. And does this? Yes, the handle swivels. I always thought this was more like a piece of ammo, an ammo clip. Very nice. Next will be the Bazooka, or the Hyper Bazooka. Yep, there's a groove and a trough here. These things are usually fairly idiot proof. They need to be for me. This handle It's a bit of a shocker for you guys to quite unanimously vote for Talkies. Don't you like my silent videos? I've made enough of them. For you only to tell me now that you find them boring. Peg for the handle. It's just very peculiar why they would have a handle for this one to be white and this one grey. Why? Why? A shoulder pad or a rest. And the ammo for the bazooka. This way. Did I say the RX-78 is my favourite Gundam of them all? After all, it is the one that gave birth to the franchise. There wouldn't be any other Gundam without this one. Perfect fit. And this end cap. Yeah, I particularly like the white barrels for the Hyper Bazooka rather than the all grey ones that you used to get. Given a choice, I'd prefer this one. And I think the last part of today would be the shield, and look at this. This is like one of the only lighter pieces of red in the entire kit, and what do? They hide out this huge piece. All they needed was just these two tiny bits of pink. The rest of it's hidden behind the main shield. What's the point in that? The star. And this is where it gets a bit strange. Now all those parts that I've already cut out and assembled, they all came off the normal sprues, right? And I was able to identify them just by, by eyeballing, but let me show you the instructions. Oh, look, I assembled this part without any instructions. The shield. Here we go. Can you see this bit here? Now, I cut out all the parts, and I can't for the life of me find where is this thing? It says G8, which is this component, and then there's this huge D with a square around it, and then colon 06-1, and I couldn't find this piece at all anywhere on a tree. And this is why. Instruction 6-1, and that is what? This. And what's that? It's the arm. Now I've been holding off touching this B plate because I want to assemble the endoskeleton all at once, but the arm, I'm building the shield here, what do I want to do with the arm? Well, as it turns out, if you look here, this component here, give you a close-up. Focus! See how slowly this camera... Oh, there we go. Right, this is an arm, obviously. This is the fist, and that's the shoulder. And what's this? It's only the handle for the shield, of all places. It's embedded into the top of the arm. So, I'm going to try Yeah, twisting it off the top of the shoulder. Ooh, be very careful. Oh, and there it is. That is the handle for the shield. It was stuck on the shoulder of his arm. Anyway, I found that very bizarre. That had me stumped for literally seconds. And this part, again, right, it says it attaches to this part of the shield. This component, where is it? F with a square box around it, 07-1. And what is that? Again, it's referring to this arm and the top of his shoulder. Twist it off. There's no like individual labeling of, oh, this is K9 of the K tree. I've never built a Gundam like this one before, so be wary of that. Oh, get in there. And, ooh, this is interesting. So this is going to be a sliding mechanism, and I expect a snap. Well, a click. Oh, that was rather underwhelming. Is that going to slide up and down? Oh, it's very tight. But I like it tight. And something interesting I noted was the beam saber handles. They have a slot and they peg into the shield. We're going the right way up. That kind of looks okay. The storage, and also the beam rifle has a peg here too, which allows it to be stored on this hole here. Nice. That is so much better than the original 1 in 44th scale. It has exactly the same layout. I'll show it you one day. This is done much, much better. And I think that's it for the weapons. That was rather painless, wasn't it? Kira X Strike Freedom has left a comment in my last video saying that I should sing as I build. As a prelude to the next episode, I want you to guess what song I am humming.